Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Carmen and you are at Carmen's Crafty Creations. Today I'll be talking about what I'll be doing. My daughter bought something at TJ Maxx, and two of these were in the packet that she bought. As you can see, they're not that wide, so I want to see if I can create myself a watercolor tiny journal. I'm gonna go based on who I saw doing something that inspired me to start this. Her name is Liz Shatterton, and she was doing watercolors with the design that she was gonna do is what I'm gonna try to mimic. And she was decorating bookmarks, and so that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna cover the front and I'm gonna try to see if I like it. I'll be doing the back. All right, so yeah, that's it. And I'm glad you're stopping by, and if you like the content, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, share this channel so that way my channel can grow. And please leave me a comment and tell me what do you think of what I'll be working on. Not this time, obviously, because it's different from all the other crafts that I've been doing, but I'm still working on watercolors. So hey, like that rabbit hole that I fell in. And yeah, so that's it. Let's see how this works out. All right, friends, take care, and I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you around. Let's go and take a peek of what I'm going to be working on. All right, okay, so this is what I want to cover, and this is what I'm going to put on top right there. Now Liz, when she does her bookmarks, she does a tape around the edges, and it will leave like a crisp white line all the way around. But because I'm taking the whole thing and I'm gluing it down to this right here, I am not doing that. So I'm just going to go ahead and straight up color it. I'm doing the watercolor, and she was very random. So what it is that she is going to be creating different like sceneries, I guess you can call them, little pieces. So I started blue. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing here. I'm gonna go for blue, and you know me, I'm gonna be using my Maya watercolor palette. And I'll be changing to a different color now. So I think I'm just gonna do bright yellow. What I want to do is like different sceneries, but based on, I think based on nature. That's what I want to do. I'm changing to a different tone of yellow to see what I get. And I'm using the different tone of yellow on this one here. Hers are really bright, different tones of greens. I usually have my preference when it comes to nature. And I'll be using on these my fine liner, what's it called, fine line drawing pens, and I'm also going to be using my crayons. Well, you can call them crayons, but I normally like to use Neo Colors from Caran d'Ache because this does not interfere with the water. It won't change it. So yeah, so let's see. This is the first time I'm doing something like this. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I am the kind of person that you see something new, it interests and my curiosity, and I'm like, oh well, let's just go for it. Let's just do something new. And I like to stick with whatever craft I kind of like. I'm having a really difficult time in drawing. I really am really sucky at that. But I am not gonna let that stop me. Don't let fear stop you from being creative. And why am I doing both of them the same way? Just in case I do like it. And I can mimic it and place it in the back. They're gonna be a little bit different, obviously, because no watercolor design is unique. I mean, it's not the same, is what I'm trying to say. It's unique in its design, so that's what I like about it. Let's see. What other color should I try here? I'm gonna go with this one here. It's a little bit, let's see this one. Okay, this one looks like a ocean. All right, looks like an ocean. Very dark scenery. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I kind of put a little bit of this brown in there when I was doing it, and that's why it kind of looks like that. I want to do that again. There you go. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's just do it again. I'm no artist, but I like the color. I really do. It reminds me of those paint strips that they give you at the Home Depot or Lowe's, but these have different colors on them. Let's see what other. Now my challenge, my real challenge with this is going to be, what am I going to draw here that it's going to, you know, create the design. That is my challenge. Because like I said, I do not know how to draw. So let's see now. I think I'm just gonna combine two colors here, orange and then red. Let's see how, okay, orange will be the top one. And then the red one. Let's see how this is gonna, ooh. Ooh, look at this, look at this. Oh my goodness. I have space for like two more, maybe two more. Let's see, can you guys see? Look at this, I love it. I think I'm just gonna go for my favorite green again here at the bottom. It's like a mossy green. And then we're gonna just wait for it to dry. Completely, and then I'll be back, and then we'll go from here. Let's wait for it to dry, and then I'll be back, okay? Stick around, please. Okay, so these are the fine line drawing pens from Ohuhu, they say here Munro, that I will be using. And the good thing about it that these are waterproof. So if you wanted to start drawing first and then watercoloring, this is waterproof, so it won't blend in with your watercolors, okay? They are 8 in total. The one that has the B, it's a brush. So I guess for anybody that likes to do writing, you know, when you're doing journaling, really nice. Let me show you what it looks like. This is the only one that I might show you because it's like a really thin brush. Really nice tip. And everything else is really, really fine points. Barely see that, but it's there. Trust me, it's there. And that's how it has a 0.05, 0.1. That's how it looks like. 0.2. And as you can see, they gradually start getting a little bit bolder. 0.3, 0.5, 0.7, and then this is the darkest one, 1.0. Okay, let's start. Okay, sweet friends, this is dry now, and I'm just gonna start drawing my sheet. And I have on my desk my Lita fine liners and their colors. Let me show you guys because they're like this. All right, and then I have my Karen Dosh Neo Color number 1, non-soluble with water. Okay, and I have also Posca pens. They are right here sitting on my right side. And so I'm going to start using the fine this one right here, fine line drawing pen. I'm using number 0.3. And I'm just gonna start doing lines between here. So what I'm trying to do is like divide my colors within little sceneries. Okay, so Um, I'm no expert in drawing. So I just want you to, if you adopt this idea from Liz, that you can actually do whatever you want or draw whatever you want on each color that you decided to pick. And what she was doing, because she's a professional artist, she drew like lines like this. Okay. Okay, that was simple, right? Really simple. And let's just do different things with it. So on this one, I'm just gonna do more than one line in between, and on this one I'm gonna draw a circle and a dot. Okay. All right. On this one, I'm going to do sideway lines. Okay. Then on this one, I'm going to do two lines going to the right hand side, two lines going facing, so it's like a pyramid facing the left side, and then I'll repeat. So consider this like an opportunity for you to doodle. They were saying that doodling actually helps with your memory and to keep information. Let's see. Okay, let's just do going up and down. All right. And then I'm just gonna put a dot in the center. And let's see what other one I can do. I'm gonna put the lines facing towards the left. I did it towards the right on this one, going that way. I'm gonna do this one going that way. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with this one, I'm gonna fill them in with the same fine liner. And I'll do the same thing with this one. Nothing, it doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, This is something that is for you. And we can't be too hard on ourselves. You know, you're trying to have fun. You're trying to be creative, and you're trying to enjoy yourself. There you go. So far, so good. So I divided already all my little sceneries. So now I'm going to make this one clouds, and I'm taking my Posca pen that matches almost with this watercolor, and then I'm just gonna make some clouds here on top of this one, because this one already looks like a cloud, and it was wet, but it's okay. But that doesn't bother me. Like that. So actually, this is not a bad idea. Here. So these clouds are moving. Okay. And now I'm gonna make this a sun. And I'm gonna use the same 0.3 pen, and I'm gonna do a sideways sun and like that. And I'm going to take advantage of this, and since Florida right now is extremely hot, I'm just going to take and do this, do some rays, and I'm going to switch it and do an orange. And then right here, and red. Okay, that's the sun. Now this, I'm gonna take my current dash, and I want a field of flowers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do little tiny sticks. You want the grass. When you're in nature, grass is not green, like dark green, has different tones of green. So you want to try to mimic that. So right now I have a base, which is my sagey green that I love, and then this one from the Neo one, it doesn't say, does it say the color on this? And I can't read it, unfortunately for you guys. It says Esmeralda. Let's see this one. Yellow green. So I'm going to use this one too, and then I'm just going to do this like little sticks going everywhere, so it's not it's everywhere. Okay, so that's the beginning of my little field, and I want to put like you see them in the distance, some flowers, and I'm just gonna put little dots random all over the place. This one is orange from my Posca pens, and I'm just doing a field of flowers, And when you're in the distance, they look like dots. So mimic that. I will do some red ones. And I'm gonna do some purple or lilac, because this one is a very light purple. Field of little flowers in the distance. Just like that. And I'll have some yellow ones too. Yellow ones, you won't be able to appreciate it too much because it's going to blend with the green, but you'll be able to see a little bit. So that's the field of flowers. So right now, sky, sun, flowers. Then I'm going to do mountains on this one. So you got some mountains here. Okay, that is not staying like that. We will be doing a little bit of the green on top of the mountain. So I'm taking my Caran d'Ache and doing green. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my Posca pen and I'm gonna do dots, but my dots are gonna be in a I'm trying to do the trunks of trees, okay, but I'm not doing a stick. Dots, just little dots. And they're in the distance. Okay. And then I'm taking my green Posca pen and I'm going to do the bushy part of green of the tree, also with dots. So you just want to shape it and just do dots. So some trees are thinner, some trees are wider. Okay, then we have a little tree down here. Now, why am I doing dots? Because I just don't want to fill the whole thing in. You want to be able to see through the branches. I don't know if that makes sense. And then because the trees as well are not all green, they have some lighter tones in it, I'm just gonna add a little bit of my green to it, and just a little bit, not a lot. Let's see. Can you see my little trees up on a mountain? So now we have a little bit of some green that is coming down. I'm taking this lime green from the Lita fine lighter that I bought, that I showed you guys on a haul. And I'm just gonna do little dots here in my mountains. Just a little bit. And I'm taking the other one that it's a little bit on the darker side. This one right here. And I am picking this one that's just really dark, and I don't want to do a lot of this one, but only some random ones like this, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to grab the gray, the darkest gray, and I'm going to do boulders here at the bottom. Some rocks. And you see, I'm not doing anything perfect. It's not rounded. It's just, you know, look, I want it to look like a rock, and there. Now this bottom part, I'm saving it for some browns and greens and a little bit of a brown here, like some bushes and some green, and it'll start taking a little bit shape, and a little bit of the lighter green. And this is my scenery. This is just something simple, but that's my little scenery. Now in this one, I'm going to use the same and this one the same fine liner, and I'm going to do fish, and I'm gonna do them the same way I knew to do it when I was in school, just like this and like that. Nothing special. I'm not a person that knows how to draw, but let me see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, there, little eye, a little fin, and let me just give it some details on the tail. I'm going to grab this one here, and let's see, hold on a second, make sure that I'm doing this right. Let me grab the I want it to look like a reef. Let's see. Oh, me just do this. This is just, I'm taking this and I'm putting some bubbles. And I'm gonna take the blue Posca and fill in the bubbles. And some squiggly lines. I'm taking the Lita and I'm gonna just do some like underwater, you know, like the current, the water is moving. And that's the ocean, sea, fish tank, whatever you want to make it look, whatever you think it's. So right now, sky, sun, this is all nature related. And let's do flowers. So I'm going to go again and use the, and I'm just gonna do 3 here. I really want to get better at doing, you know, drawings. But unfortunately, I haven't had time to even practice. Okay, I'm doing that, and I'm just gonna fill in the center. And I'm gonna just use this one. That's kind of close, and then just give it a little bit of red here. Not two-toned, and that's it. I guess that's all I want to do with this right here. Let's see. I'm taking the bold one, or it's like a brush, and I'm just gonna write here life. And let's see. I'm going to do like a little pond. And fill it in. That's it. This is it. Some water. There you go. Then after this, I have a piece of black cardstock. I will be gluing this down, okay? and it will look something like this when it's done. This is the one that I did off camera. And off camera, I taped and did 3 signatures. Let me just back it up a little bit. Sorry, there, that's better. I did 3 signatures, and there's 2 sheets of paper, and they're 5 inches wide. So I folded it in half, and that's the style that I normally use, because this is the easiest one for me. And I use a tape that is for books, Scotch, for reinforcing the bind of the books. If you have really bad books that are falling apart, this is really good. So I used to cover the whole thing in and out, and I'm thinking, I don't know, I still don't know, but I'm thinking of laminating it, and that way I can preserve this, and gluing it, or using double-sided tape and putting it on top of my art journal that I just created. So as you can see, this is gonna last me, because I feel like this is a really good quality tape. So without it, it would have not last long. But now that it has the tape, trust me, this is gonna last. And so I'll put one in the front, and you see it's kind of colorful, so it's really bright, and the other one in the back. And yeah, that's it. This is what I wanted to share. Tell me if you like what I did. I upcycled it. I mean, it could have landed in, landfill, but I decided that I could make a book out of this. And what I'll do is I'll just use fabric or something and create a closure. Maybe I'll add a button, and that way I can tie it and keep it closed. But yeah, there you go. This is kind of my art journal for watercoloring. This is kind of nice because when I am going to use it, it's able to lay flat. See? So there you go. Tell me if you're going to give it a try. The lady, like I said, she was doing bookmarks, but she's an artist, so I mean, she can doodle, and she's really good. I was watching some of her videos yesterday, and I mean, she does, Lord have mercy, she does exquisite paintings, and I mean, she's really good, and her medium is watercolor. But as you can see, I used Posca pens, I use these fine liners, and my Caran d'Ache. So there you go. That's something that I can say that I tried, I liked it, and I have here to do more in the future. So there you go, my friends. that's it for today. You take care. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a like. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Subscribe if you haven't. And you take care. God bless. Bye.